Anyway, guys, another fun fact. Today I learned like one of my celebrity crushes growing up like is like one of the leaders of a sex cult. Yeah. It's insane, right? Like one of my childhood crushes, like celebrity crushes, is like one of the leaders of a sex cult. It's crazy. It's not the good kind either. Like, oh, I could just join the sex cult and have sex with her. No, but it's a sex cult that like drags women into the cult and they like have sex with the founder, which is like some weird hairy guy. I don't fucking know. Like, but it's really hard to believe that the actress was like in a sex cult. Like, she was one of the head figures of the sex cult too. And I just love saying the word sex cult, but it's like, it's so hard to believe. It's crazy. Like the sex cult was bad. Like, really bad. Like, it was like they were branding women. Like, it wasn't like a tattoo brand. It was, they would burn her initials in their flesh. It was really fucked up. But it's really hard to believe that she's capable of that. Like, here, let me pull up a picture of her. Like, here's her picture right now on the screen, as you can see. Like, it's hard to believe that she could be capable of that. Like, she just looks like a regular white woman. I mean, this picture gives her a creepy smile, but yeah. It's hard to believe that she was like that. Like, everybody who knew her, like, she was an actress in the show Smallville. And it's like really surprising to people who knew her that she ended up like becoming a leader of a sex cult. Like, she turned like the women there into slaves. Like, they had to call her master. They had to like starve themselves and shit. It was horrible. Yeah. And now she's like facing 3 years in prison. Like 3 years just for that, for dragging people into a cult and like burning her initials in their flesh and like turning them into slaves, taking their money and then blackmailing them. Because to join the cult, I guess like the inner circle of the cult, you had to like give something called collateral, which means like give something personal that can be used against you. It can either be money or like nudes or fucking incriminating videos or whatnot. It's still hard to believe that she was in a sex cult. Like, she was one of the leaders. Like, she was second in command. Like, her name is Allison Mack, and she got 2 years! 2 years in prison! 2 years in prison! Like, imagine ruining these women's lives, and you get like, no, I've made a mistake. I mean 3 years. I keep saying 2 for some reason, but 3 years in prison. Oh, someone. Thank you, Rachan, for subscribing. Rachan subscribe. Anyway, as I was saying, like, oh my god, gonna be gifted it to Rachan. I was surprised. I thought Rachan subscribed, but anyway, as I was saying, yeah, this woman was the second in command in the sex cult. She branded women, like burned her initials in their flesh, blackmailed them, turned them into slaves, and she only got 3 years in prison. That's so surprising. Because I guess they used her to get to the leader, which of course the leader is the worst because he started the entire cult. It's just crazy. Like, she got 3 years. I get that, of course. To get the big fish, you have to use the little fish to like turn on the big fish. But she wasn't just any little fish. She was like the second in command. Anyway, that's all the tea I have on this actress. It's crazy. I still can't believe it. Like, I'm in denial. That she was one of the leaders of a sex cult, and she was like the actress of Smallville. Like Smallville was a huge show back in the day. Because that was like one of the only live action superhero TV shows. This was before Arrow, Daredevil, Flash, and all those other CW shows and Marvel shows. Crazy. Crazy. Oh, hello, K-chan. I was just talking about, like, my childhood crush actress who became a sex cult leader. Oh my god. And the sex cult part is like, you know, she'd make those women sleep with the founder of the cult. It was like, I think his name was Keith or something. It was like some hairy dude. Some hairy dude who claimed he was celibate. Well, nah. He had sex with all those women. It's so weird. Like if you search Allison Mack on YouTube, like you'll see everything about her, like about the sex cult. Like she was an actress in Smallville. But yeah, that's pretty much it about her. Like she's in prison, which is, I don't know if that's for the better or for the worse, because she's gonna be around other women and she could just convert them into her weird cult. She'll only be gone for like 3 years. I don't know. Shit's weird. Shit's weird.